Good morning everyone, hope you had a lovely weekend, a nice rest. Today we're going to be calculating the perimeter of a range of 2D shapes. To be successful you'll need to use your previous knowledge of 2D shapes and their properties, use your knowledge of addition and multiplication, and you're going to apply your knowledge to solve some problems. So we're going to be looking at compound shapes. Compound shapes is just a fancy word for a shape that can be made up of more than one other. So I can see that if I was to split this down here, you can see I've got two rectangles that have been put together. So how do I calculate the perimeter of this shape? Well, perimeter is just the distance around the outside. So to calculate the distance around the outside, I'm going to add up all the sides. So let's now use a quick bit of mental maths and some pattern finding to do this quite easily. So I can see that I've got 3, add 3 is 6, easy, add the 14, so 6, add 14 gets me a nice easy number, 20. I can see that I've got 5, add 6 is 11, or 11, add 9 is another 20. There we go, now I have all the sides and I can just add up those two parts. 20 or 20, nice and easy. 40, and my units is centimetres, so 40 centimetres. So calculating the perimeter of any shape, nice and easy, adding up all of the sides, just the distance around the outside. Now let's have a look at this problem here. So how do I calculate the perimeter if I don't know all of the sides? So now let's look at how I can start finding some of these missing sides. I can see that I have a missing side here. Oh no, don't know where that's come from. There we go, a missing side there, which I'm going to label the X side. And I have a missing side at the bottom here, Y. When I found X and Y, I can then do exactly the same and I can add up all my sides to find the perimeter. So let's have a look at finding X first of all. Now X is the distance from there to there. Not quite there. There. So let's have a look on the other side. I can see that I can get from the top part to here by having 8, going down 8. And then if I shuffle along, I can go from the same point I ended up, there to there, and go down to here, 6. So you can see that if I was to move, I might actually try it. See if I can move this line, not quite, almost. I can do this though. If I was to move this line here, you can see how that it would be the same length as X. I'm going to put that back. So, 8 add 6 must equal X, so therefore 8 add 6 now is 14, so X must be 14 centimetres. Now let's have a look at calculating Y. Now, I can't do the same way, I've almost got to do it in reverse, because this time I'm given my longest length, there, I'm giving the base of my shape, and Y only gets me from there to there. So what gets me the rest of the way is this 7 here. And again, let's see if I can move this. Let's see if I can go, oh no, let's see if I can just move that. There we go. So I can see that if I move my 7 length onto my Y, then that is going to get me the whole 12. So in order to find Y now, I'm going to do the whole length, which is 12. If I take away the 7 part, it's going to give me what's left. So 12, take away 7, I know it's 5, that's going to be Y. 5 centimetres down there. Now I have all of the sides, I can do some quick addition to add them all up. So again, let's find some patterns. 8 and 12, 8 and 12 is 20, that's easy. Let's look for 14 and 6, another 20, and that just leaves me with 7 and 5, 12. So I've got all of the sides underlined, yeah, great. So now I can add them up, 20 and 20 are 12, 52, and I'm working in centimetres, remember, so 52 centimetres. Your task today, nice and simple, calculate the perimeter of these compound shapes. They get a little bit tricky, number 3 and 4, getting you to think in slightly different ways. Number 4 is quite interesting. And your second task today is to calculate the following pattern, calculate the perimeter of one of these small rectangles. Now there's a little catch to this. You will need the answer to this problem to solve tomorrow's. So over the next 3 days you will be given questions to do with what I have just shown you, and then you'll be given a question or two that is a little bit of an extension, and you need that answer in tomorrow's work. So you'll see at the bottom the answer isn't there, because on Wednesday there is a giant problem for you to solve with all of the answers, and on Thursday I will tell you what the overall answer is. So a little bit of fun looking at our perimeter problems there. Okay.